Okay, so now we're ready. I think. One Love is our theme song, and I'll give it one shot.
Not hearing, coach. We're not hearing.
Okay, I'll skip that. I'll skip that. I'll skip that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right.
We're not able to hear the song though. The
Okay.
sound
Button
is
where you
extremely
button where you
faded.
can share the sound.
Well, I'll skip the sound because I've embarrassed myself enough. But on a serious note, I'd like to welcome you, ladies, gentlemen, and esteemed guests, and fellow associates. My name is Coach Smile, and despite a horrible display of uh, computeries, the bigger thing is you're here. So thanks for joining us today as we delve into the world of online marketing and explore three topics that can revolutionize your success in building your Angeli business. We aim to ignite your passion for being the first, emphasize the power of building a genuine connections, and highlight the importance of onboarding both customers and also brand ambassadors. Firstly, let's discuss the immense value of being a pioneer in this industry. Network marketing is not a mere transaction. It's about seizing opportunities and capitalizing on them. When you are the first to embrace an opportunity, you gain the upper hand and hold leverage. This allows you to define the value and how it's distributed. Remember, being the first does not just grant you the momentary advantage, it unlocks lasting impact rooted in the value you bring to others. And that was my experience years ago in the 70s when I joined Amway. I learned from a young man that today he's been dead about 8, 9 years ago, 2 years ago. They paid him over $7.5 million dead. Oh, big money. Good to see you. I just told everyone this was your Sabbath and you wouldn't be here. Thanks. I just realized you helped me.
Thank you. Greetings, everyone.
Moving, let's address the undeniable significance of building authentic relationships by engaging both marketing and prospecting. As a successful brand ambassador, we must wear two hats, one of a marketer and the other is a prospector. Developing meaningful connections through likes, shares, comments, and conversations is critical. Don't underestimate the power of a simple message that says, hello, it's been a while, or how is the family? And it's crazy for me to be talking about social media, but it has been one of my strongest fears. And so to grow, to progress is to change, is to move ahead. By embracing the two P's, and you might ask yourself, Coach, what is the two P's? Well, the two P's to me is posting and prospecting. Posting and prospecting. And I used to just post, but you got to post with the intention of getting engagement. And the engagement, you want to move from engagement to, if you're on Facebook, to Messenger. From Messenger, then into either a phone call or a Zoom meeting. And we paved the way for profitable relationships and exceptional growth. Lastly, effective onboarding is the key, not only to nurturing our customers, but also empowering our brand ambassadors. Onboarding is a process by which we welcome new individuals into our network, providing them with tools, knowledge, and support they need to thrive. By ensuring both customer and brand associate feel valued, understood, and empowered, we create a ripple effect that cause our organizations to grow organically. And in conclusion, I believe that these are the foundations to a large organization, an organization that has value, an organization that will continue to grow. And that's how we build legacy. Legacy is moving something from you, from me, to a grandchild, to a great-grandchild. I was involved in another company, and there was a young man that was born, not born, I don't know where he was born, but he lived in Atlanta, Georgia. And his unborn grandchildren are benefiting from the work he did. That's legacy. And I feel that we have a legacy organization here in Angeli. That's why I decided to come back out and work it and give it everything I have. But not only that, we have an esteemed, a great team. And you're going to be hearing from some of them. They're here. Big money. Miss Jennifer spent so much time. I watched her yesterday and she didn't say a word. Sean. But the person I'm going to turn it to is the only person I know that I could pick a phone up. And Percy, good to see you, girlfriend.
Thank you. Good to see you. Oh.
Okay. That she did so much work in her community, they named the street after her while she's still alive. So without any further ado, Miss Elaine, Miss Short, why don't you just tell me where to go and I'll shut up and let you have at it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, Coach. And I'm quite sure everybody already read the slide you have up on me, so we can go to the next slide. And good afternoon, champions.
No, I need to do one more thing. Somebody teach me. Do I have speaker? I want the speaker to be showing. And I'm afraid if I touch the wrong button, it's going to mess up.
Well, we're seeing now. It's
Okay,
Every word that I'm saying is coming up.
yeah, that's one thing, but I wanted them to see you.
We can see her, but if you want her to be alone, I think you should have a button in the upper right-hand corner that says view, coach.
Yeah, that's the button I was looking for, but I didn't see it on the right-hand corner.
And that
That's
should give you a different configuration.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I don't see it. Chat participants. Hold on. No, I messed up. You know what? I am going.
Well, we see it. We see her screen. We see her picture with the notes you have. When she
Yeah.
speaks, it's gonna show her. So
Oh, that's what.
everybody,
Yeah, that's okay. Fine.
so as long as everybody's muted and Elaine speaks, we'll see Elaine.
I thought you were. Who's the?
You never made me co-host. You was able to figure out what you needed to figure out, so you chose not to transition to make me co-host. So
No, I need a co-host. So let me go to. Who is that? Big Money, it's you or Sean? Which one?
I'm here. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Okay.
yeah,
So co-host Sean, you're it,
all right, cool.
and we're gonna figure this out. I tell you. And I can have two, right? And so I got Big Money and Sean or Elaine. Okay. Now I
Well,
made.
just say Elaine was the co-host.
No, no, it was. I was trying to make you.
Because
You know what? Let me just.
it's me and Elaine right now that's co-hosting.
Okay, I don't need to be co-host.
I know that.
So make Big Money the co-host. Me and Big Money. And
Okay, that's it. We only need two. I'm sorry, Elaine. Go ahead.
you have iPhone as the co-host, not Big Money. That's big. Is that also Big Money? Is that also you?
I think we're good to go, co-host.
We're good to go. So,
All right.
Sean, you're the co-host. So just go ahead.
Sounds good.
All righty. Okay, again, I said good afternoon, champions. We want to maximize your chances for success. As a brand ambassador, I have a question for you. What is the annual value of a satisfied customer to you? Think about that question. Our ultimate goal is to turn them into enthusiastic Raven fans and reward them with loyalty points. A Raven fan becomes a valuable advocate who will promote you and your Nutrivator products among their inner circle, generating an impressive 10 to 15 new Raven fans. Our mission is to inspire them on this journey. Now, let's talk about our esteemed brand ambassador. Our main focus is getting them their well-deserved earning. It is crucial that we help them secure their first check. Here's the breakdown. Within the first 6 months after signing up, without a check, they attain a 20% success rate. Now, if they had at least a $1 profit, earning within that same time frame, their active rate jumps to a significant 70%. That's a big difference, from 20% to 70%. So you see how important that first 6 months is. Additionally, we need to support their rank advancement from 1.5K promoter to a 3K promoter, and ultimately to a 6K promoter or even 10K and 20K producer status. Next slide. The benefits of Ayurveda. It reduces stress, it improves digestion, increases energy, and it also aids in better sleep. And I will go into this in more detail later. Next slide. Angeli Nutriveda collection is more than just a product line. It's a holistic approach to wellness. We believe in nurturing your body and mind with nature's finest offerings. Your feedback is invaluable to us. It helps us refine our products, ensuring they meet your unique needs and expectations. The power of proper feedback create a community of empowered individuals on a shared journey towards optimum health. Our Care Blue filtration system is purifying your water to an unprecedented level of purity, removing up to 99.9% of known contaminants. And it makes your water alkaline with a pH level of 9.5. This sets the stage of a truly transformative wellness experience. Okay? Understanding the Nutri-Veda collection is our products are designed in addressing the whole person, considering the physical, mental, and emotional aspect of well-being. Each product in the Nutri-Veda collection delivers a potent blend of nutrients from nature's most potent ingredients, like beta-nickel-diene mononucleotide. I'm not saying it right. It's NMN. All you got to remember is Nancy, Mary, Nancy. It increases energy, improves memory, create healthier blood vessels, and is used as a tool in reducing obesity. Hello now, I said it helps with that weight loss, obesity. That's just some of the benefits. And NMN is known not to have any side effects. We know that every individual is unique. You can create a wellness routine that aligns perfectly with your lifestyle through our collection. We support your wellness journey by providing a wealth of resources, including expert advice and lifestyle tips to support your journey towards optimal health through Coach online training, or our online stores, which you can redeem items using the reward values. We have so much information and video for you. Next. Now, these are the things you can do when it comes to mastering the Care Blue filtration system. You have demonstrations showing how the filtration system removes 99.9% of contaminants, ensuring that the water you consume is of the highest quality. The pictures will filtrate over 200 gallons. The closest competitor that we have only filters 25 to 35 gallons. Alkaline water with a pH of 9.5 create an environment in which your body strives. It supports cellular hydration and alkalinity, key factors in achieving and maintaining optimal health, because disease can't live in an alkaline environment. Plus, our system is portable and affordable, and it does not cost thousands of dollars like these other machines. The Care Blue water filtration system serves as a cornerstone of your wellness journey, providing a foundation of pure alkaline water that complements the efficiency of our Nutri-Veda collection. Now, the Limitless Performance Stack. This is helping you to unleash your full potential. Your energy level will increase throughout the day. The Limitless Performance Stack will enhance your cognitive function. You will be more focused and have more clarity. Your cognitive skills, mental acuity will start performing better. Whether you're in the gym or in everyday activity, the Limitless Performance Stack support your body in reaching new heights of strength, endurance, and vitality. You will be surprised to see the change in you. The limitless performance stats consist of vitality, renew, and glucosamine. These 3 products will strengthen your body's natural defense. You will notice that you have more energy, lose weight without side effects, or spending $1,500 per shot, like some other products. Now, I want you to pay attention to this body cycle, the NutriVita body cycle. I'm going to start at the bottom where it says midnight, because now normal people go to bed before midnight. Don't do that. Midnight might be when I might be getting ready. I go to bed between midnight and 1 o'clock, sometime even 2 o'clock. But if you look at this body cycle, at 2 a.m., you're in your deepest sleep. That's when you're in your REM state of sleeping, when the body can rest and is healing itself. And I'm depriving myself of this by not taking advantage of that full 8 hours. So now we're moving on up. You see 4:30 a.m., that's when you're at your lowest body temperature. 6 o'clock, start to sunrise. 6:30, we at our sharpest blood pressure rises. And you're waking up, you're getting ready for the day. 7:30 a.m., the melatonin ceases to stop. The melatonin is what's calming the body, relaxing the body. That's stopping because now you're waking up, you're getting ready for work, got the hustle bustle, going to the job, whatever you have to do, getting the kids off to school, whatever. 10 a.m., you're at your highest alertness, okay? So now your mind is active. Whatever you got to do, you know you're doing it, you're set to doing it. We go to noon, midday, and we're moving into the afternoon where at 2:30 p.m., your best coordination. Okay, so you're at work, you're on a job, you're doing what you got to do. 3:30, you're at your fastest reaction time. Because now the day is winding down, so you know whatever you got to do before 5 o'clock, you got to do it. So now you're working. You're rushing to get that stuff done to meet that 5 p.m. deadline. Now at 5 p.m., you have your greatest cardiovascular efficiency and muscle strength. Because now you're getting ready to go on home. You got to fight that, get ready, get your mind in order and whatnot, because you're going to be dealing with traffic or whatever. 6:30 p.m., your highest blood pressure level. Now, why is that? Think about it, because if you fighting traffic, hustle and bustle, Lord help you if you're in public transportation and you got to deal with the masses of people or whatever, that blood pressure start to rise. 7 p.m., you're at your highest body temperature because you're coming home, you got to get the food on the table, feed the kids, help them with their homework, get them ready for the next day. So everything is going between that time period. So your blood pressure is going up, your body temperature is going up. Now let's say around 8 o'clock, things start to settle down. The kids are either doing their homework or they in the bed. You are relaxing. By 9 p.m., that's when that melatonin starts to secrete. And that's when your body is calming down and relaxing. And then you get ready for bed. Now, remember, I told you, I'm not taking advantage of that 9 p.m. time because I'm still around doing stuff or whatever. Even though that melatonin is starting to work, I'm not taking advantage of it. And I'm hurting myself. So pay attention to this body cycle and see how important it is. Okay, Coach, next slide. Now, defense. Now, remember our body cycle. Talk about the morning. Our immune system is highly active in the morning. So when you take defense, okay, and doing breakfast, it actually enhances function. And that naturally, that is at the peak. So it gives the body that boost of defense to strengthen our immune system. When I was called back to work a couple of months ago, and so I didn't bother too much with the defense, but I was in an environment now, early childhood education. And I made sure I started taking my defense because we know we love our babies, but they do carry germs. And I'm around parents, around the staff, around. So I made sure I kept my defense. A lot of staff members got sick during that time and they were out, but homegirl was still there. I had my defense. I tried to tell them, come on, you know, they took some, they got some samples and whatnot. But, you know, I make sure that I take my defense, okay? Next slide. The vitality also is something that we should be taking in the morning. Okay, you see here where it's the natural alertness of homos, how it peaks in the early morning, and vitality can help maintain this alertness. Okay, it gives us energy. Now, when I was going to the gym, if I didn't take my vitality, it just like, you know, I like an hour into the gym, like I was like ready to go or whatever, you know, I was feeling tired. But when I took my vitality, an hour and a half passed, I still had energy, I'm ready to go. So remember now, when I talked about the limitless performance stack, vitality is one of them that is in that stack. Next slide, sorry. Probiotics. Now we take probiotics late in the evening. Some research suggests the gut might be more receptive to probiotics when the digestive system is less active just before bed. So please, please don't eat before you go to bed. Give yourself a couple of hours, okay? Now, I remember I asked Pastor Chris, and because he lost a lot of weight by taking probiotics. He lost over 100 pounds. I was only losing like maybe 5 pounds at the most. And so I said, Pastor Chris, I don't understand it. How are you losing this weight? So he said, well, what do you do? I said, well, I take my probiotic before I go to sleep. He said, okay. He said, well, when do you eat? I said, I eat before I go to bed. So he said, you gotta stop that. Don't eat before you go to bed. So I was like knocking out the benefits of the probiotic. So do not, even not only the fact of the probiotic, if you have acid reflux, it's not good to eat before you go to bed because that food can come back up. So eat 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed, take your probiotics, and you will notice a difference because I did start losing weight more when I did that. Next slide, Coach. Our glucoslim, it says to take that before meals. The insulin sensitivity is generally higher after a meal. So take glucoslim 20 minutes before a meal to benefits that metabolic boost throughout the day. Now, I told y'all I was going back and forth, but job was calling me from New York to Georgia. I was going back. So I started to take glucoslim, and because I was a borderline diabetic, and my blood sugar level was 163, and this was like this for like 2-3 years. And I knew the doctor was getting ready to put me on that, you know, that pill or whatever for the diabetes, and I did not want to do that. So I took the glucoslim, and my blood sugar level dropped down to 116 to 121. It stayed in that range. Okay, so now I get called. I'm in New York for a month. I did not take my glucoslim. Now, when I came back here to Georgia, and I had access to take it, I just did not take it. You know how we neglect ourselves. I took my blood sugar level, and I was at 174 when I did it before breakfast. No, I made sure I took my glucoslim when I did my lunch, and it had dropped down to 152. And then when I took it before my dinner and checked my blood sugar level before I went to bed, it had went down to 118. I'm letting you know, I'm not going to miss taking my glucoslim anymore, okay? And again, that's a part of our limitless performance stack that I was talking about earlier. It's a part of that. Now, go to the next slide, Coach. relief. Now, in the evening, as the body wind down and prepare for rest, it's a good time for release. And relief help us with anti-inflammatory and brain calming effects. Now, I must admit, I was taking the relief. I took it all during the day, but I'm going to concentrate on taking it more in the evening. But when I first started taking relief, because I had arthritis, and arthritis is inflammation, that's pain in the joints and everything. I noticed I'm not having those arthritic pains that I was having before. I'm not having it now. And when I took relief, I started coughing up all of this phlegm. And it was getting all of that inflammation out of my body. So I, recommend relief. I take that continuously, okay? Now, next slide, ambrosia. Again, ambrosia is a thing that we take in the morning. And it says, enjoy a potent and delicious ambrosia nectar drop. When the body metabolism increases and immunity kicks in, always remember to pop the drop. And I want to say, you can take 1 or 2 per day. You're not going to overdose if you eat the whole bag, but please remember, it's not candy. It tastes good. And I find myself, I be looking at that pack during the day. I be looking, my head be going towards that pack. And I be saying, okay, Elaine, it's not candy. You want candy, buy Mr. Goodbar or something. It's not candy, but it tastes good. And it do work, okay? Next slide, Coach. Tranquility. Now, tranquility, you take that 1 to 2 hours before bed. The body melatonin, remember I was showing the melatonin, we saw that on that body cycle chart, okay? When that body melatonin production is increasing to prepare for sleep in the evening, that tranquility helps. It helps in introducing calming the body, and it helps the body to get into that natural rhythm. Now, I sleep with a CPAP machine, okay? With just my CPAP machine, my breathing stops 7 to 9 times per hour. So now, if I sleep 7 hours and my breath stops 7 times within 1 hour, that's 49 times a night, at least, that my breathing stops. Now, when I take my tranquility, my breathing stops 1.5, a half, and even it went as low as to 0.4. Now, I don't know how the machine determined 4.4 time that the breath stopped. But that's amazing to, if I didn't have it, we're looking at 7 or 9 times. I did not take my, I went with my son, and he lives an hour away from me, and we was out late, and so he wanted to go home, and I said, okay, I'll spend the night. I said, but I don't have my machine. So I was scared to sleep. My breathing stopped. I woke up 21 times that night. Because I woke up, it was like 3 or 4 times, and I'm saying, dang, how many times I'm waking up? So I actually started counting. I woke up 21 times that night without my machine. Okay, so I don't know how many other times that the breath stopped, but it was so bad, and I thank God that I was able to wake up. So it happened again, but this time I had my tranquility because I was out that day. I knew I was going to be around some, I don't want to say toxic people, but I knew they were going to take me to that level. So I made sure I had took my tranquility to give me my calm and my woosah effect. And again, I got stuck, and I, did not have my sleep apnea machine to go to sleep with. But what I did do was take 2 Tranquility. I took 2 of them that night, and I woke up, but I woke up maybe 3 to 5 times. Wasn't no 21 times. And so I make sure I have my Tranquility in my bag. If I take a couple of capsules and wrap it up in aluminum foil, I do not leave home without my Tranquility. If I get caught and have to spend the night anywhere and don't have my CPAP machine, I'm gonna have my Tranquility. Okay, because it works in relaxing and calming down the body. All right, next slide, Coach. It's to renew. Now it says to take our renew in the morning. It's when the body is gearing up for the day, and renew, cellular repair and regeneration action are most needed in the morning. So remember that cycle, that chart. So and remember when I was talking with y'all about the NMN, Mary, Nancy, it's in this, okay? It's a part of renew. It's a part of our limitless performance stack, okay? So now, I noticed I've given it to a woman who she knew she was afraid about experiencing Alzheimer's and whatnot. And I said, hey, try it. You can take up to 4 tablets of Renew. And if you notice something specifically wrong, you can take up to 4 tablets. And I told her to start off with 4 tablets. And she had it for like a month and a half. And I had said, how you doing, Miss Flora? She said, I noticed a difference with my memory. I like this stuff, and okay, it made me feel good and stuff. I've noticed, and with my limitless performance stack and taking all of this stuff and adding my probiotic, I've noticed a weight loss with me. As long as you stay consistent and true to the products, you'll notice you wouldn't be able to help but noticing a difference with these products. Okay, Coach. Now, we want to invite you to join us in spreading messages of holistic health, because an ambassador and share the transformative power of Angelique Innovator Collection. Your personal experience is a testament to the efficiency of our products. Share your journey with those you care about, inviting them to embark on their own path towards optimal health. All you need, you 3 to 5 loved ones. Let them see how they can gain points, profit, and gain optimal health. Together, we can create a community of empowered individuals united by a shared commitment to wellness. Support one another on this journey towards a healthier, more vibrant life. And Coach, I want to turn it over to you so that you can go more into depth over this.
Thank you. And unbelievable. Is there anybody here that would like to unmute and share a testimonial? Big Money is giving you a big hand. A testimonial on any of their products that they have used? Anybody?
Coach, I just want to ditto what you just said. Incredible presentation, Elaine. You got me fired up and ready to go.
All right. Anybody else would like to share their favorite product or what they've been doing?
Yes, Coach.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. My favorite products are Tranquility and Relief. That was what I started out on. And then now my next to that is Renew. The anti-inflammatory component in all of those products have helped me so well, because I was so inflamed that I couldn't sleep and I was suffering from anxiety. So they rescued me. And I like everybody, even they comment on the quality of my skin, because when I'm inflamed, that's the first thing that gets affected, my skin. And so my skin tells everything about me. So when I'm good, my skin looks good. When I'm bad, it looks bad. So those are my three favorite products.
Thank
And
you.
aside from that, and aside from that, someone who I gave the relief to when she was in excruciating pain from a fractured shoulder. Um, I I just gave her and watched her for 10 minutes and watched her relaxing. And then she was sitting in a wheelchair and she was able to get up out of that wheelchair and go to the bathroom, which she couldn't have done before, like for 2 days.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, next week, if you come back next week, we're going to have an incredible testimony because Kim and her husband, they're doing a book signing right now. He just wrote a new book, but Kim was sightless for about 10 years or more. And from just quadrupling, overdosing on that relief, she'll give you her story. But she has been documented for 10 plus years from taking a lot of prayer, because she's a praying woman, but a lot of prayer and utilizing some of these products. And she can tell next week what she has taken and how much. She has changed eyeglasses about 7 or 10 times. It's just incredible. When I first met her, she had the seeing eye dog, the cane. I walked her to the bathroom. A few months ago, she was here in New York, and I was crazy enough to jump in a car and have her drive me around the city, because she had driven from Florida to New York. She drives from Florida to Provo, Utah. She drives, it seems like she's making up for like 10, 12 years of driving. She wants to get it all done. Now, talking about rewards, we incentivize our guests. And a guest to us, I'm here in New York. So if you were to go to the Waldorf Astoria, they don't call you a customer. You go to the Waldorf Astoria, they call you a guest. And so we call our customers guests. And so having our guests, Cheryl, somebody stays on a loyalty order. So the loyalty, Ms. Davis, the stack is $230. Should you choose to come in, you can come in with a limitless pack. The limitless pack is $245. But what goes with that is a 1 year free enrollment. But when you stay on the loyalty order from 1 to 4 months, you're getting an additional 3%. 5 to next month I start on my 5th month, so I'll be at 6%. 9 to 12, you're at 9%. So what these points do, you accumulate these points, and lo and behold, you can become a part of the 300, the 500, the 1,000. And now you can take these rewards and exchange them in the store for either Bill more products, or what's coming is vacation trips. picture you going on a trip with your guests, your customers, say to Hawaii, say to Mexico. On one trip, when they come back, what do you think they're going to be? Brand ambassadors or raving fans? And a raving fan to me is somebody that is going to recommend 10, 15 of their friends. Why? Because of the benefit that they have gotten from it. Now, a customer or a guest, they get reward points. You, however, get referral rewards. And what referral rewards is, Darlene, it is so good to see you. Oh my God. The commitment of this team. Thank you. Good to see you, Darlene. Good to see you, girlfriend. Darlene was just in the hospital, and to see her showing up today is incredible. It's like Spencer. Spencer this whole week taught us every single evening from a hospital bed. He's selling product from a hospital bed. I'm going, whoa. Talk about commitment. Talk about vision. Talk about being first. Unbelievable. It's just great to see you. I had to stop and acknowledge you, sweetheart. So going back now, your guest gets reward points, but you get referral dollars. And so that's the big difference. Okay? And so your voice shapes our future. We value your insights. And so what I'm saying to my customer is, I value your feedback, because that's the cornerstone of our growth, our evolution. It guides us in redefining our products and how good a service I will get you. It also helps us evaluate. So I want to know the experience you're having with us. Share with me your insights. You play a vital role in the growth of Angelique. And so together, we can co-create a wellness journey together. And this is what you want to impart, Mary, to your new guest, your new customer. Also, Sean, what it does, it empowers and inspires your person, be they a customer or a new brand associate. Seize this opportunity to embark on a transformative journey towards optimum health and vitality. Your body and mind deserves the best, and Angelique Nutraceutical Collection is here to provide just that. And if you can just express that feeling. I got a text today, not a text, I got an email from a young lady of color, a young lady in her 30s, a young lady that today is known as a movie star. She's an actress. Why? Because Lifetime bought her story. So she's now an actress. However, a few years ago, she was getting welfare. But through social media, she was able to harness her tribe. And like 7 months ago, I heard the word tribe and I went, whoa, hold it, oh, hey, back up. Not realizing that that's the vernacular, that's what's trending, that's what young people are talking about. Patrice did not realize. And I objected that they said tribe. Until I got into more social media, I said, oh man, However, her story is that she's got over 9,000 personal customers utilizing social media. And so we don't need 9,000. She's got like 72,000 associates, but she is personally brought in by mastering social media. And the one she has mastered is Instagram. I laugh at myself because Monday through Friday, we teach people how to use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I know big money, the TikTok, but to me it's still TikTok, and LinkedIn. The tools we have today far surpass anything we've ever had. So a committed team heading in the same direction can get far more done. Can I get an amen? Okay. And so the company has created 4 new funnels. I've never in 50 years had a company come up with, in fact, I just learned about funnels, must be about 3 months now. I have a young man by the name of Big Money, or Dr. Money, and he was teaching. In fact, he teaches every Monday at 12 o'clock. It's on nowsite.online. Fantastic. And he was talking about funnels. Well, the company has created funnels for you. So the moment you join as a brand associate, you've got funnels. So you can send them out. The influencer.angeliqueglobal.com/your username. Now, that funnel is for a professional influencer. You say, Coach, who's a professional influencer? Professional influencer is a chiropractor. Professional influencer is a beauty salon owner. In fact, in New York City and Brooklyn, you can't rent a chair unless you got at least 100 people coming to you, because the property costs so much. So your rental chair costs so much. But they have influence. So that funnel will show you how to earn $50,000, $60,000 a month, $78,000 a month. Now, do not send that funnel to somebody that has earned $50,000 to $70,000 in a year. This is designed for a social influencer that commands a group of people that they can send and get like 1,000 orders. See, I don't know anybody like that. I'm working diligently, though, to find some. All I need is 1 or 2, onesie, twosie. If my mama found a way to come to America illegally, I can go find me 1 or 2 of them influencers. The next one is social media influencers. Now, that's the one I use a lot, because everybody I know has got a Facebook. So they see themselves as a social media influencer. I thought I was a social media influencer. Just learned how to spell Facebook, but I was a social media influencer. Why, I had 25 people on Facebook. So I was a social, but they then, once they fill this out, it's a funnel. They collect all the information and the company sends this to you. And then they have got all the information. It's unbelievable. Then you've got the network marketing professional. You got the guests. So all somebody does is go here and they hit on this. And if it's working, oh man, I shouldn't have. I hope I know how to get back. Anyway, look at this. We believe in individuals driven by your passions and purposes, the ability to change the world for better. Bring change. Enter your name. Boom. And so the strongest thing you can do is build a list. So copy the link, share the link, earn money. Down here, limitless stack. Limitless stack, remember, is $230. So somebody can start with the limitless stack. Limitless stack takes in Vitality, Renew, and GlucoSlim. This is what Miss Elaine was talking about. I'm taking this. I won't talk about my age because I'm just feeling over 21. But when I was 16, I wasn't doing 11,000 to 24,000 steps a day. That's what I'm currently doing now. This is incredible. This stuff is just absolutely. And now Contessa, she's rocking at 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day. She got tired of hearing me talk. Okay, so this is your limitless stack. So the first month is $230. Thereafter, it's $195. You sell it, you're making $60. So this is all the information that's available just by sending these links out. And now you have created a list. Now, what's funny is how do I get back? So let me discontinue. All right. No, Lord have mercy.
Hey, Coach, can I say something real quick?
Oh, man. Here's a man I talked about from the beginning. Mr. Taylor, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Taylor, come on in.
I just want to say this. That funnel also is a sales page at the same time because it has all that information that a person can read before they even put their information in. So they're getting all that information from the sales page, letting that page do all the selling. So there is no guessing what this is all about. They get to see everything they need to see. That's what I wanted to say, Coach.
No, since I got you here, my brother, I want you guys to say a prayer for this man. Okay. Spencer is talking to us from his hospital bed. Spencer he's the guy I was talking about when I first opened up, and I said this whole week he's been with me 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I don't know if I could have done that if man, Spencer, you got me hot, brother. I tell you, I am totally jacked up now. Tell them about YouTube and who owns YouTube? Google. But you go through and talk about what you've been teaching me about Reels. Just go ahead.
Okay, Coach. What I've been showing Coach and what I've been doing is YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So I was telling Coach what we need to do is position ourselves in front of people who are searching for certain things that they're trying to solve a problem. So they're searching everything. So what we do is I took the herbs in ambrosia, and instead of asking the AI to look for information on that, I just did a broad search on provide me with long tail keywords that have a high search volume that's related to natural herbs. And can you provide me the monthly data searches for those keywords? See, this is what I wanted to get. The AI gave me the title of the keywords that I want to use, and it gave me the monthly searches that people are looking for based on those titles. So we turn around and take those titles and use them for our videos. This allows us to position ourselves in front of people that are looking for a solution to their problem that we can solve. Now, I heard Coach talking about Tribe. I heard that from a gentleman that makes millions of dollars a day. He says the same thing. And he says, what you do is you create a hub in your tribe, which means now you become a connector. Person has a problem with gut health. Guess what? We are the connector. We have a product for gut health, for anti-aging, for clarity, for sleep, for weight loss, for blood sugar levels. We are the connector. All we're doing is finding the people who have a problem and providing them with the solution by connecting the problem, which is your consumer, to the solution, which is the products we promote, so that they can get their problem solved. We're out of it. We did our job. Our job was to get the consumer to the information. Period. So that's why YouTube is very, very important. All of them are important, but YouTube, people are definitely searching for something. And why not be positioned so that we can be right there?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, Coach.
Because of our belief system, yes, I've been in network marketing and I've tried it and I've never made no money. Wrong. Forget that. Forget about past failures. Use that as stepping stones. Okay? Use that as stepping stones. But because of different belief systems, I'm going to bring it back down. So let's say you've got 12 customers. 12 customers, Versi. Now, Versi, I know you got over 300-400 people that come to you and turn their lives over to you because you know what to do. Okay? So everyone on this line today can find 12 customers. We call them slash what? Guess. And on the limitless stack, they give you 10 referrals. So I got 12 customers. Before I even heard about social media, this was my plan. This is my plan. 12 customers, I get 10 referrals from them. That's 120 referrals. One company I got 120, and I stepped down, Jennifer, and I asked those for 3 people. Miss Jennifer, your cousin Jennifer talks so highly of you that when I meet you, I want to bring a bathtub because I want to see you walk across water. And I'm in the health and wellness, and I'm not asking you to buy one single thing from me. But what she assured me was, you have the ability to help people. Do you? Yes or no? Do you like to help people? And she would say yes. And I said, I would like to get your help. And what I would need is just 3 referrals of people that you like and respect that I could go to and send them one of my guest funnels and use your name as a referral. So now I got 120, 120 times 3. Somebody help this C student. What's that, Sean?
C student,
Yeah, 120 times 3 is what?
360.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I got some accountants up in here. I got some tax people up in here. 360. So now I got a base of 360. Well, 12 times 10 is 120. At 25%, I am going to wind up with 25 or 30 new customers. The limitless stack gives a reward of 150. So 30 times 150, that's 4,500 in reward value points. Miss Jennifer, you take 30 times 10, that's 300, times 25% close, that's a potential of 75 new customers, times 150. Now we're talking about 11,250. We're talking about significant dollars. It's not what you do, but how you do it and what is your plan. There are 3 takeaways from The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. I read this book and I put it into the our WhatsApp. WhatsApp, yeah. And so the biggest thing I wanted to talk about there is one of the biggest takeaways from The Magic of Thinking Big is that to grow your Jawway success strategy faster, that's where you sponsor 4 and you teach them to sponsor 3, and you teach them to sponsor 3. But the company has come up with something new. It's called, in your office portal, enroll brand ambassador. And so literally in the old days was 1970, 1969 when I started, we had paper apps. And invariably, Elaine would say, yes, she's thinking about getting started. And I would have a pen. A pen would mysteriously appear from somewhere and I'd give it to her. So now she's got a pen, the application, she'd fill it out. So if I have Elaine, Patrice, and Jennifer, and Mr. Taylor, I'd have 4 pens. I never had more than 4 prospects, so I didn't have to worry. Now, you can literally go to your back office and enroll an ambassador while they're here with you. That's like having the pen in the hand. But even more powerful is the refer a friend. So I get Miss Elaine started. And why I wanted to talk about onboarding is if she feels comfortable about the product. If she feels comfortable about the product. This happened last week with one of Big Money's people. He enrolled somebody. And she had like 4 or 5 people for me to talk to before her product even arrived. So with this refer a friend, once you have onboarded the person, think about this. You could get 10, 15, refer a friend from them. And when you hit that, it opens up and they just send your link or their link. Absolutely incredible, the things they're doing. This company, Rajiv and Marvin and Brad and Nancy, the things they're doing is so far ahead of anything else. Yesterday, Rajiv drives from California to Utah. You know where he is right now? He is doing an event. in a booth. I've never had a president, the CEO of any company that I've been with for the last 50 years show up at a booth. That's just absolutely crazy. Why? You wanted to get the experience of you and I. Now let's talk about cash flow quadrant. And so we have been for years, we know about the E, employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. Well, what's significant about this is there's a 44-year plan. Most of us know the 44-year plan because a lot of us are over 60. Now, there are a few people like myself that's in my mid-20s in my mind's eye, but we know this 44 plan don't actually work out the way we thought it was when we were 30. But I'm here to tell you that there's a 2 to 5 year plan that can work. And guess what? Because of all the stuff that Spencer just talked about and social media, we can fast forward it. I mean, here's a young lady that's got 9,000 customers. What could you and I have with a product mix like this? Absolutely incredible. So we go here, 29. Well, by the time I was 21, more than 29 of us were dead off my block. I came from 10456. They called it Fort Apache, South Bronx, and we were killing each other. So this 924 don't make no sense to me because there were about 35 of us, and by our senior year in high school, there might have been 10 of us left from about 35. Either death or jail. Not bragging on it, it's just life. 63 dependents, 63 still working. Of the 4 independent wealthy, 1 athlete, entertainer, I don't know anyone. Elite salesperson, I don't know, doctors, attorneys, CEOs. But here, 74% business owners, that's what we are. Here, financial independence. You need to have like $1 million at a 10% ROI to be doing 8,000. There are very few people I know that's got $1 million ready liquid. I'm not talking about real estate. I'm talking about real deal, okay? So how much can you earn? Could an extra 8,000 a month help you? Well, with this plan, what? 40,000 in business. So let's put a team together, Versi. Let's work together. Let's understand some of the things Spencer is talking about. Let's understand some of the things using the old and the new, Cheryl. The old is what I use. My buttons every day, my flyers. Big Money came up with a, what's that thing? The door hanger. So he's out in the suburbs. So we do door hangers. No one has ever prepared anything like this for me in the other opportunities. And Miss Cheryl, she's been with me. Cheryl, you and Mary been with me for what? Over 25 years now, 22 years, but I'm just in my mid-20s, right?
Yeah, that is strange.
But understand, this is the sort of relationships I was talking about when I first started, building true relationships that pass on and on. I heard Big Money talking about when he first met me, and I said, oh my God, that's a long time. But here, we can put together a team. 40,000 in business, you get $8,000. This is not the old system. So here, you've heard opportunities before. There's a unilevel, binary, trinary, and then there's a precision plan. This is our precision plan. And so they did a study, and for the same amount of work. So the whole thing when I talked about the Jaway is you sponsor 4. This is what I'm doing. I sponsored 4 people. I've sponsored 4 legs, 4 individuals, and I'm teaching them to get 3 people. So 4 people, that's got 150. What's 150 is the limitless performance stack. And we find 3. And so through 3-4 levels, you're talking about 4 levels of waves. That's 160 people, 160, 160. Notice it's the same. Okay. Now, with the same amount, let's look at the same amount of volume. So this is what? 1 limitless stack. 1 limitless stack. There's a difference between a stack and a pack. The pack is $245. You make $70 on it. The stack is $130 and you make $60 on it. Okay? But you're picking up 150 in rewards volume. So in all 4 instances, you're doing 24,000 in business. But because this is what? A volume based, you're making 12 here, 12 here, 16 here, but $4,000 here. Absolutely incredible. Along with that, you've got extra bonuses. Okay, you build the organization like that, you're picking up an extra 18,000. Each time you sell a stack for $230, that's $60. It's a little more than 25%. Advanced ranks. As you advance to a rank. This is Jennifer's 3rd month. She made 1.5. Promoter, congratulations. You want to keep going up the ladder because you're being paid extra money. And oh my word, the revenue pool. The revenue pool. And the revenue pool is absolutely incredible. As I said, there are very few companies I know that even as a 20, call it a 20+ year old, can go in. Darlene, how many companies you know we could go in today and say, look, we got this much experience and we want to get a part of your revenue share. I ain't putting a dime into your company, no equity, but I want to get revenue share. They'd laugh us out, wouldn't they? You know, this is absolutely incredible. And so I'm trying to find how to, stop share. And I've got 2 minutes. Would anybody like to share what they got from today? And what we've done is we've taken a lot of time to put a lot into our PowerPoints in the hope that you can take this PowerPoint and go and not only train yourself, but you can use it as a resource to train others. So you know exactly what to say and what to do. And I just honor the fact that you guys are here. You're stormtroopers. I honor the fact, Big Money, that on your religious day you came out. Spencer, absolutely incredible. I don't know how you do it, my brother, but you just keep showing up. Darlene, blessings, 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 more blessings upon you. She was just in the hospital. Mary, my permanent date. How many Saturdays we have done this, for how many years, you, me, and Cheryl. Our newcomers, Versi, both Versi just wave. All right. She and Darlene are experts at taxes, and we need to support our own. Sean is insurance. And Doc, I'm just glad to see you. But Bill also is from Utah. Bill is not in our group, but he is at that show that Rajiv is at. But he has been a master distributor with over 250,000 people. That's the sort of people that are being attracted. Eric Glenn. Eric has been a manufacturer. Eric has been a master distributor. So the company is attracting master distributors. What that means is your shares are going to go up because these people are bringing people. So it's based on the revenue. Next year, the company is going global. A company in America is totally different than a global company. Why? Because you got so many opportunities in America. Let me tell you something. Jamaica is beautiful. However, I don't see anybody rushing to go into to go into Jamaica. They got to put the army at the southern border. See, Jamaicans, we don't come that way. We come through Canada. We come through all different ways. Okay. Let me share something with you. There is 86 days left for greatness. There's 86 days left for the year to end. 86. So with these 86, what are you going to emphasize? What are you going to work towards? Personally, for me, what I'm doing is I have decided to increase my activity level. Increase my activity level. And so you can increase your activity level any way you choose. We're 1 minute over, so I want to honor your time. I want to say thank you, and I bid you a fabulous rest of the weekend. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, a quick tip. You know I like to lead with the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a banner ad, put it on my water website for the Limitless Stack that's going to state how to increase your energy, increase your clarity, and reduce your aging at the same time. And then I'm just going to have that banner link go right to the funnel.
I like that.
Because we know the first thing they got to do to take these products is what? They have to drink water. So I'm
That's
using
it.
water as the segue, as the entrance way to all the other stuff.
Brilliant.
Incredible, incredible, incredible.
Awesome.
Okay, Elaine, let me stop this. So anybody that needs to